Because I'm on the topic of neopronouns, let's use some in a sentence to show that it's absolutely possible if you do not have a good reason to not use them. Zay and I are going to Five Below later today. I hope they don't forget their wallet again. Faye went to go get a drink from the water fountain. Faye will be back soon. Oh, that's Sarah's cat. I wonder how they got out of Siz's house again. Don't you think that Pup looks beautiful in Pup's self outfit today? Where did you hear that from? No, Bug told me Bug's self that Bug's seen it before. I just heard back from A. A felt sick this morning, so M couldn't come. Please let me know what other neopronouns you want me to use in a sentence, because I'm pretty passionate about how f***ing valid you are.
What does any of that mean? Honestly, we don't know.
Now, I would say Zem and Fay Fair are bad enough. When these people start dropping pup self and bug self neopronouns, that is when you lose everyone. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a very quick and very crazy Clown World update for you guys today, and as usual, we have very little time to waste, so let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So this individual claims he is a little girl trapped in the body of a grown man, and here he is showcasing his Pride adult diapers. What?
Yeah, at work, I'm about to drop off an order, and my diaper's getting kind of full right now, so I might need to change really soon, but it is very discreet. Check out my last video for the discreet outfits video, but my diaper is getting a little full right now.
Man, you are one twisted f***.
All right, we're going to keep it moving with Harry's little boyfriend Chris here, who is upset about a Nintendo Switch for some reason. Now, Chris says if you voted for Donald Trump, you have absolutely no idea how anything works. Roll it.
In theory, how fast could Nintendo move production of hardware to Ohio? 2 to 3 months? The reason we are where we are in American history is because we live in a society full of people who don't understand how anything fucking works. And part of that is a failure of our education system, but part of it is just pure privilege and ignorance. And that sounds like the beginning of some right-wing fucking bullshit, but it's objectively true. Like, that post is about how Nintendo, who delayed the Switch 2 because of tariffs, could just move all their manufacturing to Ohio in 3 months. That's a decade-long project. That would take 10 fucking years for Nintendo to do. And there's a bunch of Americans like, why can't you just move the manufacturing? What? Plus, the Nintendo Switch would be like $10,000 to the consumer if it was produced in America. We could have a nuanced discussion about how to increase manufacturing in America, but what you don't realize is that we're here because none of you know how anything fucking works, because you're ignorant, and it's going to come to bite you in the ass. You're still walking around assuming just because America has always existed that we must have voted for a guy who knows what he's doing and runs businesses. No, accept it. We're here. That guy, Trump, has no fucking idea what he's doing. And it's gonna cost all of us. I promise.
The truth is, you're still a dork, and I can still kick your ass.
And next up we have this Robert De Niro looking fella telling people what to do if they want to leave the country because of President Trump. Roll it.
If you're not seriously considering leaving the country right now, you are in serious denial. You need to go out, get all your birth certificates for your family and your kids apostilled. Get your marriage certificate, if applicable, get it apostilled, have it ready to go. If you go to Europe, which is, of course, the best destination, you've got a 3-month runway to figure out where you're going to land, get your residency in some fashion. There's all kinds of options out there. Go out there and research it. Figure it out soon, because Trump is pissing off so many people in so many countries in the world that a lot of these options are going to be closed off for a lot of Americans pretty soon. So hurry up and do it. Start getting prepared. If you don't have to use it, that's fine, but you better do it now, because you won't have time later.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a f***ing idiot.
And next up we have this lady who says we don't have our freedom anymore, and she thinks that President Trump can deport anyone he wants, even American citizens. Roll it.
Hello, everyone. So we're at that place. The question I asked at both Jim Himes' town hall and Chris Murphy's town hall, what happens when you-know-who ignores the Supreme Court. Sorry for all the flashing lights behind me. Anyway, so we're here. So now what, right? What do we do now? There is not a single judge, court, law that's going to prevent him anymore from doing exactly what he wants to do. Now, we've been seeing this all along, okay? It's just now you need to wake the f*** up, okay? We're not a democracy. We don't have our freedom anymore. This is it. It's done. So now we need to figure out, how do we get our freedom back? Who's to say that he's not going to decide that he wants to deport people who are speaking out against him? Prime example, on social media. I don't think anyone is safe. And I'm just going to put that out there right now as a blanket warning. And I hope you're listening to me. And that's all I have to say.
You're just a woman with a small brain.
And next up, we have this individual who is kind of outing herself with the clown makeup, isn't she? Roll it.
If you support Trump, get off my fucking page. If you're a homophobe, get off my fucking page. If you're a transphobe, get off my fucking page. If you're a racist, get off my fucking page. If you think it's cool to threaten people with the idea of hell, get off my fucking page. Thank you for coming to my PSA.
You people are a circus.
Well, next up, we have this individual who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman, and this reminds me of something you would see in a horror movie. Roll it.
Good morning. Do you like my special patch? It's nicotine mixed with estrogen, and it also gives me Cabbage Patch Kids powers. Yep.
All right, that's creepy.
Hey guys, real quick, we don't have any sponsors for today's video, but I do want to give a big shout out to today's honorable mentions, Pastor Bob Rogers and Diane C, for each leaving a super thanks on the last video. So, Pastor Bob and Diane, thank you both so much. I really appreciate the support. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you.
What is wrong with you?
All right, next up we have Alonzo here, who is going to a job interview. Hope it works out. Roll it.
Good morning. This is Alonzo with an S and a job interview today. Black Dahlia Night Paint. And here's my fit check. Got the floral shirt. Got the rainbow cardigan. Got the pumps. And got the Puce Steve Madden bag.
You look ridiculous.
All right, next up we have this young lady who is going to tell us some things white people say without realizing they're being racist. Oh, this should be good. Roll it.
Hi, my name's Kylie, and here are some things that white people say without realizing they're being racist. I moved a lot growing up. Sometimes I was in rural, homogenous white areas, and other times it was diverse urban areas. But regardless, here are some things that I've heard. Number one, coming in hot, we have when a white person is telling a story and they mention the race of the person for no reason. That waitress, and then mention how she was Hispanic as if that somehow has something to do with her character. Number two, telling a story about someone from a different race and then doing an accent to make the story come to life. Number three, saying the N-word in rap music or other songs because it's going too fast to skip it. Number four, thinking that their lack of skill when it comes to sports is because they're white and not because, in fact, they are unathletic. Yes, they have actually said this. I've had a white boy tell me he would have gone to the NBA if he was black. Number five, assuming that hearing people in public speaking a different language means they are talking badly about you. Specifically, nail techs or waitstaff, because white people think everything is about them.
I'm not racist. Every Martin Luther King Day, I order a cup of dark roast.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip. Well, it's actually two clips merged together. So up top, we have President Trump talking to President Bukele of El Salvador, and Trump says that CNN hates the United States. Down below, we have CNN's Dana Bash, who was obviously triggered by that statement from Trump, so she has to go and try to clear it up. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
Like CNN over here doesn't want to put them out because they don't like putting out good numbers. They only like putting out because I think they hate our country, actually.
Before I get to you, I just want to say, for the record, since we heard President Trump say in the Oval Office that CNN hates our country, CNN does not hate our country. That should go without saying. I've been here for 32 years, and I see a rhetorical device in him trying to say such a thing.
What did you say? What the did you just say?
For the record, since we heard President Trump say in the Oval Office that CNN hates our country, CNN does not hate our country.
You lying ass bitch.
2, 10, 12, 15. Whoops, stepping on a. It's black. Anyway.